So, on today's episode of Why Should I Buy, I have for you, Jake, Red Orchestra 2 Heroes of Stalingrad. Now, have you ever heard of this game?
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Have you seen a video?
I've not, actually. I haven't really seen anything.
Right. Well, it's a World War II themed first-person shooter, which I just read off Wikipedia, line for line, by Tripwire Interactive. So, it's basically shooting Germans as Russians.
Sounds fun.
Okay, so let's begin. As you can see, you have the Axis and the Allies. Allies being Russians, Germans being the Axis,
Yeah.
and a bunch of classes. Now, some classes are very overpowered, but you don't get them as much. And there is a moderate amount of hacking right there, but he does get kicked off.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Oh, good.
So while I just get acquainted to this, because it's not something I play very regularly, I'll just talk you over. So there's a bunch of classes, some are more powerful than the others, but you're only allowed a few per team, rather than having 30 riflemen, for example, which aren't too powerful.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Actually, I have a moderately high ping there as well, but that's rather uncommon.
Yeah, uncommon beer.
It's going down pretty fast. So basically, the concept is it's an ultra-realistic, and I forgot to turn down the voice chats, just a second. It's an ultra-realistic game. You'll pretty much die from one bullet of a rifle, a couple of bullets from a machine gun of some sort. And if you don't die, you'll bleed out until you die.
Oh, good.
You can use medkits, but they're a little bit dodgy. Sometimes you bleed out before you can use them. And I should probably point out this is a multiplayer-only game. There is a single player, but it's basically just multiplayer with bots.
Alright.
With like a little bit of tutorial. A little bit of DX story lag there, nothing to worry about. Hello, Tank.
Just sort of
Yeah.
froze for 3 seconds.
I thought that may have been a Vegas error, but no, no idea where that came from.
It looks like, just to say, it looks like the video's stopped buffering. It had to rebuffer, even though... Oh no, it's gone again, don't worry, it caught up with itself. It's
Oh,
good.
goody.
It's good.
Right, so the idea is you take it slow. You're going to die in one hit, so you need to be careful. There's also not much indication of friendlies or enemies, so you may find yourself killing your teammates, which is not good. So you need to pay attention to what they look like. Oh, he just died. That's never good.
Oh.
So you can see I'm just shitting myself, while all my Russian comrades just run to their death.
Brilliant. They're running with extreme detail.
No, I've been it's not a horrible looking game. It's relatively decent.
Yeah.
Certainly not ugly. Actually, I've just been shooting at that window for a good minute or so because I thought I saw a gun.
Oh. Okay. I wondered what you were doing.
This is an idea of it's a good example of close quarter combat where you just panic and shit yourself and forget all the buttons in the game.
So that was a grenade.
The first grenade didn't throw for some reason, but I got 2 kills. So
They seem to not notice you were there either.
I think it's just the deadliness of smoke. So here I am trying another class, the machine gunner. Now,
Okay,
teams are usually 64 v 64, I think. No, 32 v 32, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
And you're actually only allowed about 2 of these, 2 machine gunners per team.
Alright.
So it's pretty powerful. You can shoot well in the hip, like from the hip, but you can't aim in unless you're laying down or next to a window.
Oh.
You have to aim in.
Okay.
But it's pretty distractive, but I suck with it. Yeah, so you'll see me get raped in a second. That looks like a person, that's not. There is a suppression system. If you shoot near someone for quite a long time, or just near them, oh, I'm dead. So you can see the bandaging and the bleeding.
Oh,
But I was
right,
dead.
okay.
If you can suppress someone if you shoot near them, and they'll get really disoriented and they won't hit anything.
Yeah.
So skipping forward to the action again, because a lot of this game is just sitting in the corner and waiting. It's not, but that's how I play it. You're supposed to be capturing objectives to push back the Germans. And I found someone.
Oh.
Boom.
I've noticed the screen keeps like going black and white for a moderate amount of time, as if you're being shot, but not?
He did actually shoot at me, but it missed.
Oh, right. Okay. So is that the suppression then?
Yeah, that's the suppression.
Right, okay.
Now I think here I actually have a go at the tank. There is a tank in this game. It's quite powerful, but there are a few drawbacks. As you'll see as I get in it, you do require quite a large crew. You can see there's a few people in there. And your view is severely limited.
Oh my god!
My seat looks very high. Yeah, you can see jack shit. Now I believe on this server I'm actually with a bunch of bots. There's a few players, but it's mostly bots. I'm not sure if the people in the tank with me are bots or not, but they don't really seem to do anything. They might just be placeholders. But I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm just driving. I'm trying to like rock the tank up so I can see forward. And,
Jesus.
I can see roughly where I've got to go, so I just point towards it. I'm being persuaded on by my overseer. So they seem to have taken a very realistic, like...
A bit too realistic, I think.
Well, I guess in a game like this where you die one hit more or less everything, you need some drawback to this.
Yeah. You seem to be stuck.
I am moderately stuck, yeah, but I get out with that one. I feel like the level of detail they put into this game is pretty good.
Yeah.
Now this is actually a sequel to Red Orchestra Ostfront 4145, and now I'm pretty stuck. Which
you just sort of hit a tank barricade, and
yeah, now I'm pretty much stuck, and I have no idea what to do at this point in
Your
time. I don't know how to
weakness.
leave. Like, is there a self-destruct button? I'm getting really embarrassed thinking there's people in my tank thinking, what the hell is he doing? And I like debate disconnecting and just running away, but I just had to look see if there's a leave vehicle. There's a scuttle tank which doesn't seem to do anything.
Scuttle tank, I can just imagine it.
Shaking.
Grabbing crab legs. Growing crab legs and just scuttling off to the side. Oh!
There she goes.
What happened there?
I got out and it just went boom.
So was there people that just died or something?
I believe they were just bots or
placeholders,
right.
right.
I'm not too sure.
Just killed
Yeah.
like half your team.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's been brilliant.
But yeah, originally Red Orchestra started out as a mod for Unreal Tournament 2003. And then the modders made Tripwire Interactive and started developing games like this.
Alright.
So this is their second iteration. And yeah, it's not too bad. It's got a moderate amount of players. I've never struggled to find a server. And even if you do, there's plenty of bots. And there's a free weekend going on at the moment, so...
Alright.
We're probably not when you're watching this video, unfortunately, but...
Depends how long you take to...
Oh, it should be up tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
But tomorrow's not the weekend, unfortunately.
No. That is the end of the weekend, so...
As you can see here, in relation to TF2 bots, they are incredibly stupid.
Well, I don't know, TF2 bots can be quite the...
They can be quite threatening sometimes.
Yeah.
If you threaten to take away their batteries.
Or if you're playing spy. And they just know you're a spy constantly and follow you.
Fortunately, there's no spies or bullshit in this game. Just one-hit weapons.
Just one-hit weapons and Nazis.
Oh yeah. They're actually releasing an expansion for this in the near future, which this is only Russian v German.
Alright.
And it focuses heavily on the Battle of Stalingrad, whereas they're bringing out Rising Storm, which will be more the Pacific, so Americans and Japs,
Alright.
flamethrowers and all that good stuff. So it seems you get a light version if you already have this game, where you get the maps and a couple of weapons, I think.
Oh god, that bot.
Yeah, I probably should have muted him.
Yeah. He just sort of slaps you with his gun and you just died.
Yeah, it's not the greatest reaction. I thought about the tank again, but I thought maybe not. Maybe not. So there's a squad leader and there's a commander. Now, as far as I'm aware, the commander can call in artillery and recon, but you really should not be doing that unless you know what you're doing, because you have the potential to just screw over the entire team.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd try squad leader. I've got this fabulous gun and a smoke grenade and binoculars, which I'm not sure which to do. So
Oh,
I have some fun with this.
what the hell was was some sort of weird spazzing out arrow on the?
Yeah, I
block?
believe it's like a marker or something, just to call them reinforcements.
Are these enemies you're walking through?
No, they're friendlies.
Oh right.
As I mentioned earlier, you can't. It does not read nameplates as much.
Oh.
You just have to look at them and see if they're they have like Russian clothing. It's pretty distinctive.
Yeah, I suppose it's like the long.
But you can easily shoot your friendlies if you're not paying attention. So as you can see, they drop pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It's not really. There's a bit of balance to this game, but it's mostly supposed to be a realistic shooting.
Realistic in the sense that he was just sort of really literally walking along with his.
Yeah.
People do that in real life.
But it is a very good game. It's very fun to play. It's not something I play a lot of, but once a week or something I play a couple of games and it's pretty fun. You can actually get this in the Humble Bundle at the moment for about $1, but you shouldn't pay $1 because that's just scummy. I know, I did kick the
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked Russian.
Although he was being briskly followed. Oh no, I thought that was a German. I don't know. I thought he was being briskly
nearly
followed by a
teamed
German.
again.
Yeah.
I say probably because this was recorded when.
About a week ago.
Yeah.
But there's a few game modes. There's an action game mode which no one really plays, where it's more like, I want to say Call of Duty, but it's not Call of Duty. It's you basically just don't die one hit. You have a bit more time to react.
Alright.
But the key game mode that's played is usually Territory, which is this at the moment, and it's usually played on realistic, which is the traditional Red Orchestra.
God, that guy just ran into a wall.
It's very fun to play. The guns handle really well.
Um,
The tanks are just. I believe it's team killed again.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm just like crying. It's like no. It's
What happened there?
I believe I
Are
got
they,
killed by a
are
grenade.
they your limbs?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Oh,
it does
yes.
skib people on this as well. That's always
Yeah.
fun.
It's pretty violent. You can actually hear people when they get shot, and they're just like, "It's just a little wound. I'll be okay," and they just like die out a second later. it's horrible.
Oh, good.
It's a little bit of lag
That's,
there.
yeah, quite laggy, in fact. Oh, hello.
We have
Oh.
lost this battle.
And then,
But
yeah,
victory
we
will be
lost that
ours
round.
again.
Well, that was
So there is actually a progression system in this as well, as far as I'm aware even.
as far as
I'm
Yeah.
not too sure how it works because I haven't played it before for like 10 hours or so. And I thought I'd include this little clip of a bunch of Russians just shooting.
are they
It's
all
quite
bots?
fun. Majority, I believe, yeah. Yeah.
The hell was that? I didn't go very far.
No, the grenades aren't too great. But yeah, that's my overview of Red Orchestra 2. You can get it on Steam. It's relatively cheap. I think for about £8 or something. It's on offer at the moment on the Humble Bundle.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth your time. It's a pretty good game. It's rather unknown. Well, it's not really unknown. It's just underrated. I don't think many people know about it.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. So, what would you say? Have I sold this game to you?
Gonna have to say no,
Why is that?
because purely on the basis that I don't really like first-person shooters.
Oh, well, that's alright then. But if you did,
But if I did, I probably would, especially
If you were
because it's on
looking
the
for a-
Humble Bundle, and
if you are looking for a hardcore shooter experience, this is where you should go.
yeah.
There's no crappy Call of Duty or Battlefield's like antics on this where you just like get lagged all over the place and die.
But there's the nice aspect of Call of Duty that I'm sure everyone loves, which is hacking. So
That was a prime example of hacking at the beginning of this, but unlike Call of Duty and stuff, you can run a server, you can kick people from it, you can have admins,
oh
you
yeah,
can look after your you can look after your community.
it's
pretty
not
well.
like peer-to-peer or whatever the fuck. What the
No.
fuck God is.
No, it's PC only, so
Yeah.
we have dedicated. So, unfortunately, I've not sold this game to Jake. Maybe he can sell a game to me next week. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.